Hello, my name's Tom and this is Proper Honest Tech. And in this video, I'm going to share with you 10 iPhone typing hacks which I believe every iPhone owner should be aware of. Now, some of these hacks have been around for a while, but when researching for this video, there were a few that I'd never seen before, so hopefully you can find one or two that are new to you. And a quick note, if you find this kind of content helpful, do please consider leaving me a like and subscribing to the channel so that I know to make more content like this for you in the future. Okay, on with the video. Tip 1. Spacebar as a trackpad. iPhone screens, as large as they are still a bit fiddly when it comes to moving your cursor to a specific point in a range of text. Say, for example, you've misspelled something and you want to edit a specific word. An easy way to do this is to press and hold the spacebar and then slide your thumb around to move the on-screen cursor to exactly where you want it to go. Once you let go, the cursor will be exactly where you need it to be, and you can begin typing or editing your text with precision accuracy. Tip 2. Quick selection hacks. When you want to select specific words or sentences on your iPhone, it's common to see people just randomly tapping their iPhone screens and then getting annoyed when they either don't select what they want or end up selecting everything by mistake. So, here's how tapping to select works when you're typing. Tapping once puts the cursor wherever you've tapped. Tapping twice selects the word nearest to wherever you've tapped. Tapping 3 times selects the block of text nearest wherever you've tapped. There is no function for tapping 4 times or more. And tapping once and holding gives you selection options, including Select All. So, once you understand all of these, you'll be able to make much more deliberate choices when selecting text on your iPhone. Tip 3. Add accents to your text when typing. This tip is really handy if you have to type in different languages. You can press and hold on certain keys on the keyboard to gain access to accents. For example, if I press and hold here on the letter U, there are a number of language accents available to me. The same on the letter E, or the letter A, or the letter O, for example, plus lots of others. So a good tip to remember here is that when you're typing, if you know you need a specific accent for a certain letter, just press and hold on the letter as you're typing and see if your iPhone has it ready for you to select, saving you time in the process. Tip 4. Quick access to unusual symbols. In Tip 3, we looked at getting access to letter accents by pressing and holding the letter. Well, you can do the same with a number of the symbols and even a specific number on the alternate keyboard. If I switch to the numbers and symbols keyboard, you can see that if I press and hold the 0 button, for example, I can access the degree symbol. If I press and hold the pound symbol, I can access a number of currencies. This works on some buttons, but not all, so it's definitely worth having a play around to see if any of these button presses would help you in your daily typing. Tip 5. Caps Lock. Again, another super basic tip, which I'm sure many people will know, but a game changer if you don't. If you wish to type in all capitals, double tap the Shift button to switch on Caps Lock. Then type away in all caps to your heart's content. Tap the Shift button once more to switch Caps Lock off and return to typing as normal. Tip 6. Web Browser Suffix Shortcut. This tip seems to work only in web-specific apps like Mail or Safari. But if you type something out, then press and hold the period key, your iPhone will give you a list of many of the most commonly used internet suffixes to choose from. Com, net, org, biz, .co.uk, etc. are all available to me, making it quick to choose the one that you require if you're having to regularly type email addresses or web addresses in. Tip 7. One-finger keyboard. Everyone types differently on their iPhones. I use an almost touch-type style of typing using my 2 thumbs, and I've gotten pretty quick at typing using that method. But some people prefer to or have to type using one hand. For these people, Apple have implemented a one-handed keyboard mode that you can select really easily by pressing and holding the emoji symbol here in the bottom left. You can then choose from a regular keyboard or a left-handed keyboard or a right-handed keyboard. If I choose right-handed, you can see that everything condenses slightly to the right, meaning my thumb has less distance to travel. You can also access your keyboard settings here, choose between different language keyboards if you've got them set up, and of course, a single tap of that button will take you to your emoji keyboard. Tip 8. Shake to undo. If you make a mistake while typing, rather than hitting the backspace key to delete your mistake, just give your iPhone a shake. This action acts as an undo function and works just like it does on your computer. It also works for more than just typing. Tip 9. Text replacement to speed up your typing. If you find yourself always having to type out certain text elements, it might be easier to save them as a text replacement. Let's say, for example, you're forever having to type out your business address. You could create a swipe file on your iPhone and copy-paste it each time, but it would be so much easier to create a text replacement for it instead. And you do this in Settings. For example, I've got one on my phone called mynum, and essentially, whenever I type that exact phrase, my iPhone automatically converts it into my phone number. Clever stuff and a massive time saver if you're often having to type the same thing over and over again. Tip 10. 3-finger pinch and push to copy and paste. The last tip is an alternative way to copy and paste. The way that I've always done it is to select some text, then tap to get access to the copy function, then move my cursor, tap to get access to the paste button, then paste, then repeat the paste part as many times as I need to. But an alternative way to do this is to use 3 fingers on your screen to pinch and push. Pinching with 3 fingers will copy whatever you've selected. Pushing with 3 fingers will paste whatever you've selected. It's as easy as that. Bonus tip: dictation. Okay, one more tip for this video, and that tip is to make use of and learn how to properly use dictation. It's really effective and actually very easy to implement once you know how to talk to Siri when you're dictating. You just push the microphone button and then, for example, I could say, "This is me using dictation on my iPhone, comma." It's a really effective way of typing out your message, comma, without actually having to type. Full stop, new line. Why don't you give it a go and see if it works for you? Question mark. And there you go, it's that easy. So there you have it, 10 tips plus a bonus tip to help you master typing on your iPhone. And remember, this is iOS 14, the new operating system is right around the corner. Are there any hacks you're hoping to see in the new iOS? Or are there any hacks that you use on a regular basis that I've not included? Drop me a comment and let me know about them. And as ever, if you found this video useful, do please consider leaving me a like and subscribing to my channel for more content like this in the future. See you on the next video.